The river hums and the path still calls, echoes dancing through ancient halls. Morning rises upon the stream, carrying fragments of forgotten dreams. The pulse beneath the turning day, the quiet truth beneath the play. The horizon of beating hearts, together now, worlds apart. Follow your heart where the wild winds blow, following the tide to the radio. Flowing waters, ancient stones, remember deep in your bones. Follow the tide, let your spirit know you found your way to Dark Moon Radio. Dark Moon Radio. The pulse, the wave, the undertones, a distant light that leads you home. The water moves, the journey flows, the river always seems to flowing waters, ancient stones, source remember, deep in your bones. Welcome home, welcome to Dark Moon Radio.
Those ducks are a bit much. Good morning. Welcome to the Dark Moon Radio show. You've managed to make it through to Friday for the 26th of June. My goodness, time is flying. Time is hot. It's 24 degrees out there on the canal. It's a little bit cloudy. It's like, okay, it's hazy. Yes, let's put it this way, 24 is fine. Yesterday it was like 40 inside the boat, and it's like, that's not good. Everything is just damp and wet and soggy, and it's got fur stuck to it. Yes, so now we've got that out of the way. We've now moaned about the weather, so we've done the British way of going about things. We've moaned about the weather. That's what we do. We talk about the weather, then there's weather about, we talk about it. So how you doing? Are you all ready for a weekend? A weekend of heat and going down to the beach or something. That would be nice. That would be really good. I'm a bit breathless in the heat, I must admit. I'm suffering a bit. Now, I grew up in hot countries. I shouldn't be suffering. However, that's what's happening. I'm definitely suffering this year. But life goes on, and it's like I've got lots of new music. I think I've got YouTube sorted out today. It was a little bit of a faff. I've got schedulings put on or something. I don't know. Sometimes you click a button and it's like, whoopsie, shouldn't have done that. But YouTube, I've got a whole bunch of new music. I'm now playing my own music. Well, it's AI enhanced. And I've used the AI to sort of enhance my voice. If Cher can do it, all right? Cher has been doing auto-tune for donkey's years, right? I can enhance my voice. So it's a lot of speaking stuff, but I've put in some music too. So it's like, woohoo, this is fun. So I'm going through all my music and I'm rewriting it, making it better. I've upgraded. Yes, definitely. So let's arise and greet the day. Hello, day.
the morning sun. Time to get moving, there's work to be done. The world keeps turning, the wheel won't wait. So meet the day before it's too late. The dawn is calling across the land. A challenge written by unseen hands. To walk your path with heart and will. And climb the mountains standing still. Arise, arise, greet the day. Walk your road and find your way. Through dark and light, through loss and gain. The spiral turns and calls again. Arise, arise, stand up tall. The wheel keeps turning for us all. And when the setting sun has come, we'll celebrate beside the drum. We are not here to hide away, sleeping our precious life to gently bring. The spiral dances through dark and light, mental and spiritual battles to fight. Yet every challenge upon the road strengthens the soul and lightens the load. Arise, arise, greet the day. Walk your road and find your way. Through dark and light, through loss and gain. The spiral turns and calls again. Arise, arise, stand up tall. The wheel keeps turning for us all. And when the setting sun has come, we'll celebrate beside the drum. A dusk. Every leaf returns to dust. Every winter yields to spring. Every silence learns to sing. The fire waits beyond the toil. The harvest sleeps beneath the soil. And every step along the way becomes the story of the day. Western sky and the smoke of the fire rises high. We'll gather round with friends and kin and laugh at the trouble we've traveled in. With a tankard raised beneath the moon, an old song sung in merry tune, we'll celebrate that we have come another day around the sun. Arise, arise, greet the day. Walk your road and find your way. Through dark and light, through loss and gain. The spiral turns and calls again. Arise, arise, stand up tall. The wheel keeps turning for us all. And when the setting sun has come, we'll celebrate beside the drum. Round the fire with the setting sun, celebrating life with the beat of a drum. For the day was lived and the work was done. Another turn around the sun.
Hooray! Well, okay, that's a little bit of an Irish jig sort of thing, really early in the morning. I'm not apologising for early in the morning, but oh dear, okay. Deep breath. Right, have I got things going? I don't know, to be honest. I absolutely don't know, because YouTube may or may not be working. Okay, it may or may not be working. I can live with that. I'm not going to get stressed. That's one of the things is I'm getting very dizzy in the heat, which is not a good thing because I've got to go out today. But the AC in my car is working, so that's okay. So we just take one step at a time. I'm going to have a nice cup of tea soon and arise and meet the day. I love my new music. I listen to it myself all the time now. And it's like, oh, wow. I was like, oh well, this is the sort of thing that I wanted. Now this is the sort of thing what I've been trying to create for a long time, and I'm really happy with it. Healing is a cast. Here's a healing song for some of us that need it.
A healing I can cast among all those who come and ask. I reach out and enfold with grace, with just a picture of their face. Across the miles, across the years, beyond the worry and the tears, I send a thought upon the air, a simple whisper saying, I care. May you find your balance, may you find your peace, may the burden on your shoulders for a little while release. May your spirit rest a while, may your weary heart be free, for sometimes all the healing needed is knowing someone sees. Sending out hope upon the tide to those with nowhere left to hide. Sending sleep to tired eyes beneath the moonlit midnight skies. No grand miracles to command, no promises made by mortal hands. Only kindness freely given, a small reflection of the heavens. May you find your balance, may you find your peace, may the burden on your shoulders for a little while release. May your spirit rest a while, may your weary heart be free, for sometimes all the healing needed is knowing someone sees. The oak tree does not force the seed, it simply gives what roots may need. The river does not heal the shore, yet returns again and again once more. So I offer what I have to give, a little strength to help you live, a little light against the night, a hand extended toward the light. For pain can make the spirit small, and grief can build an unseen wall. Yet even in the darkest hour, there lives a quiet healing power. Not always cure, not always change, not always freedom from the pain, but moments of peace, however brief, can bring a weary soul relief. May you find your balance, may you find your peace, may the storms that rage around you for a little while decrease. May your dreams be soft tonight, may your heart remember spring, for even the smallest act of kindness can become a healing thing. A healing past among all those who come and ask. And though it may be small and slight, I send it gently through the night.
There we go, and that nice. Let's just okay. Let's have some gentle. Gentle is good. Gentle is kind of needed sometimes because, yeah, it's a hot canal. I mean, it's definitely hot, like hot. I mean, yeah, okay. Yesterday it just went over the top a bit. It's like my body just had enough. I just can't do this anymore. However, you get no choice in it because the narrowboat ends up like a big slow cooker. Just like it's slow cooking you. And I was surprised the milk survived, but it did. I've got milk this morning. That's nice. The night was warm too, and the night was warm. Usually I enjoy the nights where there's like lots of breezes across the water, but it was still. It was a still warm night, and it was hot and sweaty, and not in a good way. But the air was like sitting. I was just refusing to move. And I missed the breeze. In the morning, there is a little bit more movement in this air this morning, but I do like if you're really hot and sweaty and you just get a cool breeze across your skin. Ooh, sensuous, and that's lovely. That's nice. That's just like, oh, okay. But the tea contains milk, real milk, surviving the night despite the weather and the odds stacked against it. I mean, okay, small victories matter. And the fish. There's a world beneath the surface of the canal. And it's a muddy canal. I mean, you can't see far down. When the sun shines on it fully, you can see little fishes, but it is a muddy canal. The fish were busy this morning. You can't actually see them. The canal's too murky for that, but you can see the signs. Little rings appearing on the water, then larger rings. Small fish rising for the flies. Larger fish rising for the small fish. Circles spreading outwards, ripple crossing ripples, almost spirals, and the reeds are moving occasionally as something passes beneath them. There's like a whole entire world down there. Life's beginning and life's ending. And breakfast being someone else's tragedy. But nature has never been sentimental. Beautiful perhaps, but not sentimental. And yeah, it's like life and death. And the cat caught a mouse, and the evidence was left thoughtfully displayed on the towpath this morning. Yes, it was like, oh, okay, thank you so much. One creature's meal, another creature's ending. He does that. There was 2 mice yesterday. They're pretty big mice. I don't know, maybe they're rats, but I'm hoping that other creatures will come and eat them. As he just sort of displays the evidence. The ducklings are growing, the fish is feeding, the birds are hunting. Life continues, the circle turns. Human beings often want nature to be kinder than it is. Nature's not cruel and nature is not kind, it just simply is. Life and death have always walked together. My songs talk about it all the time. The canal knows this, the reeds know this, and the cat certainly knows this. But, yeah, it's hard to stay detached. I find it hard to stay detached. I don't like when little creatures are dead, especially babies. When the ducks are taken by a pike. And you're like, oh, really? Little baby ducks suddenly disappear under the water, snapping of a fish. And yet, everything has its part in the ecosystem. I'm watching a movie right now, and I'm not going to tell you the title because I'm not sure if it's allowed. It's definitely been banned in Germany. And it's kind of like, it's like a guy movie, there's a lot of sex and blood violence and stuff, and I can do without that sort of thing. But it's something that needs to be said, I suppose. It needs to be put out there. But still, yeah, it's like, my brain is just not really up for it. I just need gentle stuff rather than that sort of thing. I want to watch it because I want to know what they're talking about. They're talking about it a lot. But this song is called Between the Dark and the Light. There's nothing really is ever dark or light. It's always like shades of. And the essence of something. I'm reading a book and it's all about the feedback loops. I don't quite understand its complex systems and its economics, and these are all areas I haven't explored much, but I'm going into it now. Now, this is the song I've written was kind of like on the grey path. Now, if you don't, it's between light and darkness. It's between black and white. Um, it's kind of like in the in-between, in the twilight. And the grey path has always been a lot. I've done both other sides, and the grey path completely rearranges the way I think about things, and I love that. I love when I can get a new perspective on life. Anyway, let's listen to the song.
They told me I must pick a side the day I learned to walk. One path of gold, one path of ash, one voice to learn by heart. But every answer left me cold, every truth too small, until I heard the quiet path that welcomed one and all. Not this, not that, not black, not white, something older, waiting in the grey. Between the dark and light, there is another way, where shadow walks with sunlight, and neither has to fade. I leave behind the battle, I lay my armor down, for I have seen a wider sky, beyond the black and white. The light can blind, the dark can hide, both can claim the throne. Yet neither holds the whole of me. I walk this path alone. Compassion in one open hand, courage in the other. Learning every part of me was never meant to smother. The wolf, the lamb, the fire, the rain, all belong within my name. Between the dark and light, there is another way, where shadow walks with sunlight, and neither has to fade. I leave behind the battle, I lay my armor down, for I have found a deeper road that circles all around. I do not fear my anger, nor worship it as truth. I do not hide my kindness, nor mistake it all for proof. I carry both with open eyes, neither king nor slave. And somewhere in their meeting place, I find the grey pathway. Between the dark and light, I walk with steady feet, not searching for perfection, but becoming whole and complete. The battle slowly fades away, the war no longer calls, for the greatest strength I've ever found was never choosing sides at all. Grey is not between the light and dark. The grey is beyond them and home.
There we go. There's a lot of concepts in that. There's almost like I've muddied it a bit because there's just too many concepts. I think I'm going to have to just space all of these Grey Path songs out and just present them one concept at a time because it's quite a lot. Yeah, to put in one song. Whew. The heat continues. We start talking about this still. Everything's damp, sticky, sweaty. Sort of heat where clothing becomes optional in spirit, if not in practice. Yeah, in practice too. Like you've got to make sure that the boat blinds are down. Oh yes. I try not to flash people as they pass. That's not cool, but I'm hot. The first situation remains out of control. Dog hair, hat hair, human hair. At this point, I'm less an individual and more of an ecosystem going down. The hybrid human continues its evolution. It does, yes. It's definitely continuing its evolution. I am still growing. But I'm having fun with it. I try not to sort of fight things too much, especially the first situation. I did a whole bunch of washing yesterday. It requires, a lot of spoons, but I got 2 big bagfuls of washing. I try and do it once a month. And, it requires taking it to the laundrette. And, just sitting around for a while. You just sit around and think about stuff and do stuff. And I started watching the movie yesterday at the laundrette. It was like, oh, all right then, something to do. But, yeah, it's interesting. I don't get out much, and I ought to get out more. I've decided I need to get out more. I need to go and be around people more often because they're a little bit scary. Hot people are a little bit scary. Absolutely. But the generator had to run yesterday. Now, this is where I get like, what the expletive? Like, here we are with all this sunshine, and our solar panels aren't happy at all. And the lithium batteries in the power banks also. So, I mean, I have power for today, yeah. I'm glad it's the weekend because basically this sort of heat is not conducive to running solar panels. And I didn't know this. You know, we haven't had this sort of weather, I suppose, in a while. And I didn't notice it last year, but I am noticing it this year. And apparently a lot of the big, massive solar panels have come down. They're not behaving right either. Modern technology still enjoys reminding us who actually is in charge, and it's not them. And the systems we build have personalities. Now, I get laughed at about this, especially from my part. I name everything, and basically they have personalities. And they are bloody annoying sometimes, all right? If you've got a phone or a computer and stuff, you know that they are quirky. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And I've known this like most of my life because I grew up around computers. I got called a boomer yesterday. I don't know much about movie systems. Movies and stuff. Okay, I didn't get involved. Pure fact that I'm too straight about these things, and you tell me that it's not cool, and it's bad, and it's stealing. I'm not going to get involved. Yeah, I have. More ADHD thing. It's like I have troubles telling lies and doing things that are wrong. It doesn't mean to say that I can't do them. But most of my life, if you tell me it's wrong and bad, I'm not going to do it unless I have a very good reason, I suppose. But yes, I got called a boomer because I didn't know how to download a movie from torrent. But I find that my phone doesn't really like that. And when you click on it, they all open up a whole bunch of tabs. And I'm going, whoa, 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 what's this? And they're either gambling tabs or pornography. And I don't want to watch that sort of thing. Thank you very much. I am not into voyeurism. Surprise, surprise, the rest of the world is. It's okay. But, yeah, it's right. When you try and download a pirate movie and then all these things open, you go, no, never mind. I'm not that interested in the movie. I really am not. As it is, it's free on Twitter. I got it without having to go through all that nonsense. But Oh, it gave me a shock. Definitely. But mind you, I'm now in the movie and I'm going, I don't want to watch this. This isn't my thing either. It's just like, so maybe I am being a boomer. Maybe, the boomers are like the old people. They're in their 70s, aren't they? I'm Generation X, apparently. Yes, I like being Generation X. Independent, bloody-minded, stubborn. Yeah, that sounds about right. And independent to a fault. In other words, no, I can do it. I can do it. It's me. I will do it. Don't worry about me. And the edge of martyrdom. It's like, yes, I actually can't do it, but I can do it. The martyrdom edge is definitely in Generation X. But now I understand that, Generation X has probably been downloading movies all their lives, and I didn't. I didn't get involved with that, so I got called a boomer, which amused me a lot. So I thought, I should tell him that he's wrong, and I thought, why bother? Why does his opinion of me even matter? Just And that leads me on to my next song, is I Have Influence. Now, yeah, I wrote a whole bunch of these, and I'm not sure what to do with them yet, to be honest. So these are still sort of experimental. And there was a whole bunch of them that I'm not sure. I think I need to rehash them. But this is I Have Influence. Yeah, comes under the I have no power over you, but I have influence.
I have no power over you, no keys to your heart, no chains around your mind, no claim upon your soul. You walk your road and I walk mine, each of us carrying our own sky. Yet every stone dropped in a river changes the water for a while. I have no power over you, but I have influence, and I must use it with care and love. I have no power over you, and neither do you over me. Yet the things we share can shape what we become. A careless word can leave a scar. A gentle word can light a spark. A hand held out, a hand withdrawn may echo long after it is gone. We touch each other constantly with thought and action, choice and deed. Not as masters, not as slaves, but fellow travelers upon the wave. Every kindness plants a seed. Every cruelty does the same. I have no power over you, but I have influence, and I must use it with care and love. I have no power over you, and neither do you over me. Yet the things we share can shape what we become. So I will speak as carefully as I can, not from fear, but from respect. I will remember that every soul I meet is fighting battles I cannot see, and carrying stories I do not know.
Mess this up, I'll introduce you to Uncle Stanley.
The written word's a powerful thing. It can make you howl, it can make you sing. It can stir the water, it can shake the sky. You're not just here to pay bills and die. Take what you find and make life fly. Lift your head and set your sights high. The world won't change while you stand still. Step into the current, bend your will. The is a powerful thing. It can make and use a splinter of creation spark, a little wildfire in the dark. Uncle Stanley uses to shape his way. Yours might look different anyway. So grab the nettle, take the sting, sound your horn and do your thing. The edges cut and the old world's parts. That's where the new ones start. You're not just here to drift along. You've got a voice, you've got a song. Sound your horn and let it ring, or Uncle Stanley will do his thing. Paint it, build it, sing it.
You messed this up.
Stand apart or join the crowd. Every path begins the same. One small step and a whispered name. Now's the time to grasp the nettle. It may sting, but you'll prove your mettle. The edges cut, the old things part. That's how new worlds begin to start.
I'll introduce you
You're
to
not
Uncle
just
Stan.
here to drift along. You've got a voice, you've got a song. Sound your horn and let it ring, or Uncle Stanley will do his thing.
Boy, you messed this up. I'll introduce you to Uncle Stanley. He'll open you up like a tin of beans.
Good old Uncle Stanley. Yeah, always makes me smile. I had to rewrite it and I put a little Cockney accent in there. I'm not really Cockney. Well, I'm not Cockney at all. But I loved the language when I was growing up. I loved the accent. Now, my mum's from Birmingham, so she's got a Brummy accent, and you can hear it in her voice just sometimes because she left it when she was really young. And so the Birmingham accent's there. The Cockney accent takes some little bits. I can't switch from one to the next. And I grew up in Scotland, so I can do a little Scottish one as well sometimes. But my accent also has, because I spent some time in South Africa, I've got some of that in it. Some people say, oh, are you from Australia? It's like, no, I've never been to Australia. No, can't go there. But the Southern Hemisphere accent is in there. And I grew up in Scotland, so there's a little of that in. And to a certain extent, I grew up in... I spent some time in America. So I used to come out with the odd, God damn it! And everybody sort of turned around and looked. It's like, okay, fair enough. But yes, we were all from many spaces and we sound different from each other. But yeah, there's Uncle Stanley. Uncle Stanley. And we're all the weird ones. Now this one, I have done the video for it. It's not up on YouTube yet, but it's up on Facebook and it's up on TikTok. So I've done videos for these things. Now the videos are all going to be interchangeable. I'm not making an individual video for each song. There's far too many of them. But this is the weird ones. This is doing the rounds on Facebook and it's got some nice responses. If you could leave a response, if you could leave a say hi, I just noticed that you're listening. That would be awesome. But this is for you. This is for the weird ones. Because we're awesome.
The weird ones, the strange and the wild, the ones who never quite fitted the file, the dreamers and wanderers walking alone, searching for places that felt more like home. I like the black sheep that wandered away, refusing to follow what others would say. They listened instead to a voice deep within, a whisper that told them where they should begin. Here's to the weird ones, the odd and the free, the ones who became exactly who they're meant to be. stubborn and true, who looked at the world and saw right through the masks and the stories, the games and the lies, and chose their own truth beneath open skies. They tried to walk pathways laid out by the crowd. They tried to stay quiet, obedient and proud, but something inside them would never comply, a spirit too fierce to surrender and die. Here's to the weird ones, the odd and the free, the ones who became exactly who they're meant to be. The road may be lonely, the journey unclear, but the fire burns brightest in the hearts of the weird. No matter how steep, no matter how rough, no matter how painful, no matter how tough, they knew it was written before they were born, like oak roots gripping through weather and storm. A mark in a spirit, a song in the bone, and knowing that says, you must walk this alone. They could never bend a knee to the wrong thing, never sell their soul for comfort or a king. They forged their own road through shadow and light, and learned how to trust what they knew was right. And if they had to do it all over again, through the heartbreak, the losses, the grief and the pain, they'd walk the same path beneath moon and sun, because being themselves was the only thing done. The odd and the free, the witches and dreamers beneath every tree, the black sheep, the outcast, the seekers revered. The world moves forward because of the weird. Here's to the weird ones, raise your voice and sing, for every strange soul who could never fit in. The road may be lonely, but one you do not belong to me. Around every fire, around every moon, they find one another, sooner or soon. And though they may wander through many a year, they always know when another weird one is near.
So you a weird one? I'm sure a weird one. And most of the people I know are the best people are weird ones. They're not your sort of muggle, run of the mill. Though those people are important, don't get me wrong. They hold the backbone together. But yeah, we weird ones, we know the way. We know our own way, and it doesn't necessarily run with the crowd. Sometimes it does, but often not. Living on the boat, teaching flexibility. I look at the water in the morning, and there I am with a cup of tea. And the cat and the dog, they had a little bit of chicken this morning. And you just sort of take a look around at the details. Sometimes I wear my glasses, sometimes I don't. If I'm not wearing my glasses, I can't see the lines. Everything's blurry. And that's sometimes good too. You have different perspective. And having a plan is very useful.
Old England's echo. Breathe the mist, remember the moon. From silence to song, we are reborn.
You can plan certain things to do. Got street fish down there. I think are more relevant these days than we think. It's not safe. It's not the same. Not the same as I was growing up. And I just got to contemplate it. I mean, it is safe, and yet it's not safe. It tells me it's not safe. It wants me to be scared and stuff. But sitting on the deck of my boat, drinking tea in the morning, I haven't got a big fish hunting below going to eat me. Or do I? I have to think about that some more, because reality kind of is not necessarily what we're piped in. We don't get shown reality from social media. We get twisted and warped, and a lot of psychology messaging, a lot of nudge units, a lot of that sort of nonsense. It's there. Now, is the big fish circling underneath my beautiful, wonderful England? I don't know. I can't see it from the back of my boat, but my back of the boat has a very small view of its own, of this part of the canal. Does the sort of the news and the people, maybe they've got a bigger canal view and they can see the big fishes. It's a thought. It's a thought, because there's an entire world beneath the surface of the canal. And there's an entire world beneath the surface of our social media and our media. Certainly our whole country has a whole subsurface level that I personally have not been involved with. I don't understand it. I'm way too upfront. I'm way too, the ADHD neurospicy thing. In other words, it doesn't make sense to me. I can't really understand what I'm looking at sometimes. But lives unfolding unseen. Yeah, there's that. Predators hunting, fish rising, reeds moving, circles spreading across the water. Perhaps life is more like that than we realize. Most of what happens beneath the surface, it matters. It matters very much, because we can't actually see it. Below the headlines, below the appearances, below the stories that we tell ourselves, the visible world is only part of the story. The fish know that. The cat certainly knows that. The canal knows that. And perhaps over a cup of tea on a hot summer morning, we can remember that, at least think it over. Do you have predators circling that you just can't see? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to think this one over a little bit further. But I'm going to play a nice one to end, and then I'll come back and I'll play the out one. So we're probably going to go over, but that's kind of normal. I used to do 2 hours quite happily. I probably should go up to 2 hours again one day. But anyway, this is The Quiet Place Within. I love this one. This is one of my favourites. I wrote it so long ago. It's like the words are there, but I don't know the tunes. I don't know the tune that's been added.
There is a quiet place within, beneath the noise, beneath the din, a hidden shore, a sheltered bay, where passing storms can fade away. The world is busy night and day, with endless things it needs to say, but not every whisper on the wind is meant to find a home within. Some thoughts arrive like drifting leaves, some sorrows ride upon the breeze. You do not need to carry all or answer every distant call. Come back to the quiet place within, where the stillness has always been, where the river flows and the waters run clear, and your own true voice is the one you hear. Come back to the quiet place inside, where your spirit has nothing to hide, where the world may turn and the seasons spin, the center remains within. The crowd may gather loud and strong, certain they know where all belong, but every soul must learn to see the difference between us and me. The moon still travels through the sky without explaining how or why. The oak still grows through rain and frost without forgetting what it was. And so you learn to gently choose what to keep and what to lose, to let the restless currents flow and trust the deeper things you know. Come back to the quiet place within, where the stillness has always been, where the river flows and the waters run clear, and your own true voice is the one you hear. Come back to the quiet place inside, where your spirit has nothing to hide, where the world may turn and the seasons spin, but the center remains within. Breathe in, breathe out, let the noise pass by like clouds across an open sky. Breathe in, breathe out, let the echoes fade and return to the place where your soul was made. Come back to the quiet place within, where every journey can begin, where no fear, no crowd, no passing storm can touch the place where you are born. Come back to the quiet place inside, where your spirit remains your guide. And though the world may call and spin, the center remains within. There is a quiet place within, beneath the noise, beneath the din. And when the world becomes too loud, you'll find it waiting in the silence.
There we go. That's set you up for the weekend. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I thank you for your company. Yeah, if you can leave me a note or press like, that would be awesome, just to make sure that I know I'm not just talking to myself. Anyway, love you lots. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye now.
Like the passing of time, but it is a good concept to put into rhyme. It goes too fast or too slow. My brain is always on the go. It was an inflicted thing that watches you tick while it rings. We strap it to us to